How you doing, everybody?
How you doing, everybody? My name is Kinesis, and this is Carly.
Hi.
Welcome back to Dream Daddy. This has been taking a long-ass time for us to get to this, but we're up to do the Joseph arc today, and then we're going to move on to Hugo, then probably Craig, Damien, and Robert. In no particular order. Okay,
that's how you know I'm serious.
Ooh. You need to not.
What? Does it not look cute, or?
Nah, it's just... Anyway,
What?
No, nothing, babe, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I wasn't going for a kiss, I was giving you an epic stare down. Don't make me blink.
I blinked already anyway.
Yeah, I was just chopping. I was just chopping onions.
All right, let's
so
let's start over. My
penis
is
very
large
except
when
I'm
not.
dwarf. I don't know.
When I'm not. My penis is very large except when I'm not dwarf. Okay, you start this time.
I
Love.
fireball.
When
It's
inside
my
penis.
and
Penis.
okay.
All right, now that we've warmed up our amazing comedic
Improv
juices, let's say hello to Joseph. Joseph Christensen. Of course, that's your fucking name.
I need a pillow.
What?
I need a pillow.
You need a pillow? You need a pillow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna read this. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On Friday night, I'm most likely to lead the community on a fun mixer. The one thing to take with you, my 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What you never leave home without? The Good Book. Okay. I spent a lot of time thinking about how I could be a better man, husband, and father. Well, aren't you fucking special?
I've met this man. I've met so many of this man.
Yeah? You've met so many of this man?
Yes.
You gotta elaborate.
Nah, I don't want to use any names and incriminate. Am I not close enough to the microphone?
You don't have to use names.
Nah, there are just a couple people at my church who are very, on the outside, very, I love my wife, I love Jesus. And then, you caught them at a church party where they got completely wasted and they were like, fuck this and shit and booze and tits and... I bet you he's going to be a party animal.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us show for the record that Carly's version of somebody losing their shit is being drunk at a church party saying booze and tits. Do we have that written down? Yes? Alright, moving on. I love you. His family's a little weird, but... Oh, wait, fuck, what was it? His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool.
No, you're too deep.
His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool.
There you go.
I should take him up on his offer to hang out. I have to do my sexy voice.
So sexy. Right
Just,
now.
babe, you need to not. I am cutting that out.
I really hope your parents don't watch these.
Hey, Barb. Hey, Dad.
You were the
Love
one
you
who-
guys.
No, you're gonna cut.
We're
that
having very, very, very healthy platonic friend things in the late night.
You're gonna cut that out.
I'm gonna cut this entire horrific statement out.
You're
Wait,
the one who thought it would be a good idea to drink before
we had 1 shot.
Except I had a shot earlier in my butterbeer.
Oh, you had butterbeer earlier?
Yeah.
Nice.
I did. I had a float.
Sounds tasty.
It was delicious.
Do you want to go get the silver fox?
Could we put it in butterbeer?
We could. Do you want to get the cat so that he's not a little bitch?
Sure.
All right. Wait.
We'll be right back.
How do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y?
Don't you progress without me.
I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus.
He was pushing the door away.
Oh,
Hello, Pooh.
Hi, Pete. Petey, do you want love? Come here, Petey. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? How the fuck does... Okay. I feel like... What if Joseph is like one of those like new wave church kind of guys, like where it's just like rock and roll Jesus, ow, like shit like that. Was that accurate in any way whatsoever? People from new wave churches. This video is gonna get demonetized so hard just for my bullshit. By the way, we do not condone people under the age of legal drinking to drink alcoholic substances or partake in any illegal substances. Wait until that shit's legal, if you would. Someone's playing Dark Souls!
Yeah, we're both 21, so...
We're both old! I've got display capture on, so my Steam overlay shows up, which fucking sucks. Alright. We are back, bitches. Back in black and gray. She's wearing black and gray.
You're wearing black and your bright blue undies.
Yes, thank you, dear. For the record, I am not wearing pants.
He never is.
I never wear pants when recording. It's stifling. It stifles my
Creative juices
and like hair.
And your what?
Like hair.
Like hair. That's
Like
good.
hair.
Sorry, I was putting my earbuds in and it was
Petey Pete.
temporarily deafening.
Petey Pete. No. Carly, you know that whole thing about getting Petey so that he wouldn't be a shit?
Mm.
Well, currently he's going to attack my vampire.
We gotta tell them about that.
Okay. Do you want to tell them the story, dear?
He's fine. He's slain now.
Okay.
So I am a claw machine aficionado.
That's what she calls herself.
I'm pretty good at them. I have like a 70%, 75% success rate. I've gotten pretty good at them. It actually used to be better. It used to be like I would win after like one try, or I would win on my first try. And nowadays it takes me a couple tries because I got out of practice. But Michael, upon meeting me, confessed he had never won anything in a claw machine.
This is true.
We've been tending to, whenever we do late night Walmart runs, like when we're getting off of work, because, you know, we both work late, we'll grab a couple of dollars and some quarters and we'll go and play the claw machine. And he's been getting closer and closer and closer. And day before yesterday, when we played, he won a little vampire. And it's purple, and he's got really cool things, and his name is, you named him Strahd?
Strahd. Yeah,
Strahd.
For any of you D&D players out there, yeah, so I couldn't come up with a better vampire name at the time.
And I won a Grumpy Bear.
You didn't win a Grumpy Bear from the Care Bears. But, now we're about to... We already did the bear arc. Now we're gonna deal with the... Brian really was a bear. He was a large, hairy gay man. Yeah, he was a bear.
Hi.
Hello, Peter.
He had his little head in between. You're so cute.
So now we're actually going to play this game, which is probably why you're watching in the first place. Not to hear about our bullshit life.
You can cut out some of that stuff.
Air quotes. Talking to Joseph. Oh, this one's going to be you. This has to be you. Whoever it is has to be you.
Talking to Joseph, huh?
Gah! Oh, I accidentally pressed fast forward. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that?
I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops.
Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen.
Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him.
But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis?
First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest.
There's a difference?
You're too deep again. You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy.
Hey, Petey, how about you fuck off? How about you fuck off with that bullshit? Isn't that a little too business casual?
I can't see. Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this.
Amanda focuses on the keys.
Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya.
Smiley face. It's a nice touch, thank you. Almost immediately, I receive a response. Oh shit.
What did he say?
I don't know, it doesn't fucking say it on the screen. Hi, Marley. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph.
You have to do, like, a real voice because he's gonna have a lot of dialogue.
He is gonna have a lot of dialogue.
You can't just Carmencita this bitch.
Carmencita is my crowning achievement of voices.
And Daisy? You just go,
She just squeaks. He uses a lot of exclamation points. Oh yeah, it's called a tilde.
I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde.
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 Titties.
Tits. Okay, we can go with titties.
I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Marley. Great, come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be hard. Well, guess I'm doing this.
That's my hand. Thank you, Petey.
Babe.
Save a brownie for me?
Penis!
Sorry, I was entertaining the
Pardon
cat.
my spit.
That way, yes, right on my chin. Thank you.
Promise me you won't sneak up on me anymore. Amanda stares at me, unblinking.
I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops.
I just love her egg pin.
I need one of those.
I'll find one for you.
I could probably make a patch. It wouldn't be hard.
Probably.
And, Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing.
Me? Weird? Never! I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Marley. Like, okay, they've said in the last 3 lines not to be weird. He's gonna be weird.
Yep.
Ellipsis. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses, or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner, during dinner, over the porcelain babies? I don't think he knows how religion works.
No.
The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side.
Who's there?
Marley. The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name?
It was Christian, right?
Yeah. Because they were all like Christian, Christiana, Cristialdo.
Hey.
Hey, Christian, right?
I think.
Because the youngest was Krish.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
It's Krish.
Chris, right. Hi again. It's, I'm Marley.
I know what your name is.
Oh, yeah. We met at the barbecue. How's the, ellipsis? Please don't say it. Jesus? How's the Jesus? How's the Jesus? Ellipsis. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that.
You're weird.
Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Oh, okay. This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. He fucking rolled a natural 1 on that charisma check. That's what happened. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner. That deep voice. Marley, you made it! Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bet? I am not.
If it's a baking minigame, I've got to play it.
Okay, babe. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on. What are you...
I made him hit his head.
Babe, that's not funny.
He his head against a piece of cardboard. He's fine.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's pretty charming. I love the fucking artwork in this game. Look at that cute little octopus. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside.
Could they hear my little
Chris?
sigh?
Yes, actually. Are you going to apologize?
Oh, right. Sorry.
I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. Or just a little fucking dick. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay?
Sure. I'm sorry, the cat's amusing me. I'm playing with him so you guys don't hear him screaming at us.
Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. And here are the twins. Christian, Christy, say hello to... Why do you name one kid Chris and one kid Christian? Fuck's wrong with you? Say hello to Marla. Hello, Father. Hello, Marley. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick?
Egg them on.
I'm gonna egg them on.
Egg them on.
Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. He's trying his best not to break in front of his kids.
They're smiling.
The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad, but can we keep it up? Creepy or obscure?
Obscure.
Obscure? Now say, he who walks behind the rose. The twins tilt their heads in confusion. Uh-oh. He walks? Oh wait, that's just Christian, so walks?
He who
behind some rows. The room is silent besides Joseph absolutely losing his mind. The last flub really sealed it. Children of the Corn, of course.
I couldn't get through the first 10 minutes.
I didn't get the reference briefly.
Do it.
It's so funny.
It's so bad.
Yeah, that's why it's funny. Is that not mainstream? I am off my game. Something fierce today. Great job, guys. We're scary. I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and the kids giggle with him.
Oh, they're not that bad.
I like them! The twins, obviously pleased with a new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done. I'm gonna be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from The Thing. Alright, so it looks like we got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about... I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy! No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry.
Oh,
I take a seat on his.
True.
I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs and my penis.
Hey.
What? What shall we examine?
We can examine we should probably examine everything before we head into the kitchen.
Yeah.
So let's examine.
It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? Like that thing there? Because that's awesome. There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Yeah, who knows?
I think she just likes infidelity.
Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He is a cool youth minister after all. All the teen Bibles fucking suck.
Yeah.
They take out all the sex.
I had like 3 teen Bibles. I fucking hated every one of them.
Like, they seriously take out the sex in several of them. And, like, that's kind of the best part of the Bible is, like, straight up, the Bible is filled with fucking. If you read the Bible and there's one point where they say he married his wife and then he knew her, that was their way to say that they boned.
They did bone.
They did the boning. All of the boning. And conceived of her a child, and they named him Zachariah. Sex detective. Roman. I just.
You
fucking
skipped the entire thing.
Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. Moving on. The 8th installment in. Wait, this is a series? Coffee table. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And
Another
a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Heh, sex.
Examine the floor.
Examine the floor. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. Or if you're messy like us. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. It's cute though. The tag says C+C. Of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. Keep being you. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. Ellipsis. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a boon into brownie. She dips a boon. This one's you, baby.
Dad, it's too sweet.
You're too sweet.
You're an idiot.
You're so sweet we might have to water you down. With spiders.
No, not spiders.
Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. That man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Save me from the spiders.
Spoon duel the Spider King.
Yes.
I must spoon duel the Spider King. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Marley the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now, For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
That's so cute.
Lords of Arabia!
Blast, I'm defeated!
You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... A sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic! Oh, man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly.
My hero!
Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Phew!
Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with that? Okay.
Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. What?
Sparkle Pony.
Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused.
You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Before Joseph can even finish the sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
And
That was the sound of a face twisting.
yeah, nice. Wow, look, there's wine.
Hey, look at all that wine.
And look at all those brownies.
Shit, that's a lot of brownies!
So, what made that crash?
Egg beaters on a linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side.
Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
We need a fresh start.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but...
Don't even sweat it. The baggage came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
He certainly looks confident. Alright, Marley, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be? Gonna save that shit.
Now grab a spoon and get ready to...
Baking minigame.
Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work cracking the eggs and mixing things and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Oh. I thought there was gonna be a brownie, making... Oh, baby! I'm so sorry. Oh, you got so excited. Wait, Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Let me suck it off.
No.
Wow, Marley, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time. Is that an innuendo?
Probably.
His nose. Joseph.
All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale, and voila, duty done.
Yeah, duty.
No, help me find Chrissy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles.
Joseph, hold still.
What?
Thumb in position. And got it!
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose.
Is he blushing?
Oh,
You did the wrong voice rap.
fuck you. This is hard. This is hard to keep track of.
No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
Oh, right in the feels.
Right in the feels. We should find Christy.
Yes, we should do that, Marley.
Joseph quickly composes himself.
All right, she can't be far. You take the Delta position, and I'll watch your 6.
Do you even know what that means?
Alpha Tango Sparkle, Roger.
Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me.
Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
Wow, this place is packed.
Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
If you can count a city's population on fingers and toes, this counts as packed.
Point.
Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel?
I want to sell brownies.
Okay, let's get set up.
I want to see Mom.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi?
Mom!
Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be.
I remember when Amanda was her age, I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Yep, great age to deal with.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. Settle in.
Babe.
So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
We still haven't seen the 4th child.
We haven't.
I wonder if that is actually going to be a running gag. Look,
Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. Are we supposed to compete with that?
Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo, the bake sale rodeo.
Bake sale minigame?
Bake sale minigame.
Can I
Ellipsis.
still play?
There's actually no rodeo here, it's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you?
Sneak another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. I'm just gonna save.
Do it.
I reach for another brownie to stress my worries away. Joseph smacks my hand before I can grab it.
No!
Go back!
No! We must be loved!
That was way too loud.
I must be loved. Oh yeah.
We high five.
If you bake it, they will come. I'ma come.
Oh.
It's not long before we have our first customers.
Hey, dude.
Hiya!
Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition.
Joseph leans close to me.
This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes.
So, what recipe did you use for these brownies?
Don't say use the box recipe. Don't say use the box recipe.
It's just how Nana used to make.
I don't know. I feel like
He
if
wouldn't like us to lie.
I like the improvising.
We improvised?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to save and...
No. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. That's not how interpretive dance works.
Fuck yeah!
You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Matt!
Thanks for the spit.
You're welcome.
Alright. We'll take 2. Now the sensitivity on the mic is so low. Am I audible or...
You're audible, trust me.
Okay.
You will be audible when I'm done with it.
Actually, we'll take 3.
I'll ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away.
Say, not so hard.
Nice, babe.
What
Yeah,
are you
I'm
talking
hot off
about?
the good
That
feeling
was
from the
you.
last sale. Who's next? Yeah, very funny. Mine would be far more impressive. We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up.
Marley!
Ugh.
How the heck are ya?
Oh yeah, we still hate him.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's Brian. Yeah, close enough.
Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats?
You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies.
Must resist. Urge to be competitive. Let the man buy his brownies.
Let the man buy his brownies.
So we'll put you down for 10.
Ha! Better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy.
Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? It's a surprise.
Joseph leans over to me.
It's VeggieTales.
It's the Fast and Furious.
Oh, poor guy.
Really?
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones.
There really are. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
I made sure to give you guys the edges.
Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph.
Excuse me, the edges are not the best. It's always the center. That's the softest. Our two customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock, and I survey his cock.
I did the loud drinking out of the straw to indicate that I disagreed with your opinion, and you completely ignored it. I totally prefer the end pieces of the brownie.
Well, that's why we never have an issue when you make fucking brownies, because I eat the good stuff, and you're left with the stuff that you like for some god-awful reason.
I like a bit of crunch.
You couldn't see her face, but...
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time.
Wait, what happened to the pews?
Carmencita.
Carmencita. Fucking explodes.
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck.
Beautiful.
Who the fuck is Ernest again?
That's Hugo's son.
Oh, yeah!
The shit.
Fuck that kid.
Young man in the sea, but I can respect that. That's clever.
Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is
hard to reach.
Speaking of which, Marley, could you perhaps reach around?
Nah, click.
In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd.
Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind.
What?
It's kind of silly, but...
I just want to dance!
Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, suck some dick, fall asleep on a hammock, suck some more dick, you know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song?
Wow, that was still accurate. Ellipsis. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
One day, my friend, one day we'll be on island time.
We make a couple more stairs to some church patrons. Everything seems to be going in off in the distance. I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig!
I do this place too.
Yep.
He's gonna be a hard sale. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this?
We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow, who we still have not been introduced to, so why the fuck do you know their names? Anyway, plot.
They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them brownies too. Suddenly Joseph is the narrator.
Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. Fuck off, Joseph. I'm the narrator.
The baby is so cute. They're all so cute.
It all
Children in
comes
this game
down
are
to
so
Craig.
cute. I love the animation style. It's very similar to my own animation style, actually. I do the same sort of, like, squiggly-ish line for the mouths.
It is Inktober. Do you want to maybe do some Dream Daddy stuff?
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Do you want to grab your art book so you'll have something to do other than bite my shoulder every 5 seconds?
I haven't bitten you once during this recording session.
I like how she specifies during this recording session. Ow! Fuck you!
Well...
It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros! Oh, this is Briar. You have to do Briar, because reasons.
I can do both of the kids since you're doing most of the voices.
Please. You're doing every supporting character except for the ones that have already been determined by the plot.
That was an impressive one.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. We're disgusting.
Nah, we're fine. People like it.
Oh, in that case.
That was pitiful. There's no music right now, babe. You can read.
I'm putting the fucking
Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Mine!
Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Can't spell diet without die.
Remember that one time?
Remember that one time?
I'm curious.
Hey Craig, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them by sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it. I don't feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for old time's sake. Greg thinks for a second.
That's
Well-
gonna be all their dialogue. I'm not gonna get to say a single line
Well,
of dialogue.
the girls just want a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? I'll eat hers. Hey! You've got yourself a deal. Day one town, we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. That's about right.
Box mix, huh?
Ugh.
Ooh, I had the right voice.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. That word did not look like rather. I'm not going to say what it looked like, but wow, that was frightening.
Penis.
Sure, that's what it looked like.
It's always penis.
Oh, hi, honey. Yup, they're selling like hotcakes. Which is, actually, they're just brownies.
Cute. And boring and safe.
Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me.
What's the rookie doing here?
I was just hoping to introduce Marley to the rest of the community.
Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show?
What?
God, she's a bitch. Weird folk is all holier than thou types. Don't you think, Marley?
Mary.
Nothing can answer the question.
Ellipsis.
They seem nice.
They seem nice, yeah. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool. I like penis, so, I'm not really interested in impressing you.
Mary, can we talk about this later?
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend?
Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool.
Can we please talk about this later? I'm gonna fuck you up, you bitch.
Sure thing, honey bear. I'm a massive cunt.
See you next Tuesday. Mary turns her attention to me.
Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here.
I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Oh wait, I was just holding onto your husband's dick. What?
I like how I started waving around my skull mug. So we've kind of made it a thing that we got these mason jars, except they're shaped like skulls, and it's what we have mixed drinks in. And like I started doing the Mary voice, and I'm like waving it around like it's a glass of wine, and I'm all sophisticated. I'm really getting into character here.
You really are. I'm very impressed with you.
Thanks. Now, give me your wallet.
What?
Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself?
Mary.
I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing.
Mary leans in and whispers to me.
He's really good at it.
Oh. Yeesh. Yeesh is right. Yeesh is a good word for this situation. Ellipsis.
I'm really sorry about that.
Brownies fix everything!
Are you okay?
She really likes pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs.
No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out?
Well, clearly they haven't met us.
We're not married yet. We're basically married, though.
We live together, we have a cat, How much more married can we be? Do not raise your hand.
If you like it, then you should put it right on.
Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me.
Looks like I tuckered you out.
I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
I won't keep you up then. This time.
Hey, you looked up to see if that was actually the line.
Yes, because sometimes you surprise me with your accuracy in dialogue.
Wow, it's crazy. It's like I read or something. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor.
Petey literally just walked up, poked my butt, and left.
I mean, that's what I do.
Mm.
It's fine, really.
I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise.
I smile. I'd like that.
Oh, and one last thing.
Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
It's the last one. You earned it.
Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie.
Nope, too late. I'm already walking away.
But...
Bye!
Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Just you and me.
Save the brownie and give it to,
I'm gonna give it to Amanda, because she wanted a brownie. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. Oh, this is suddenly an RPG, huh? I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch.
Hey, Father Unit.
Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework?
It's really fun and educational.
Really?
How long have you known me for?
Right.
How was the bake sale?
Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Glad to hear it. Where's my fucking brownie? So,
So what?
we're there. Any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or...
I think for a moment I realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up.
Wait!
I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground.
And then the cat eats it. Nice throw.
She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County?
What's with these shows? Fucking...
They're beautiful.
I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark.
He did.
I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome.
Always use a coat of wax after a wash. S-Class?
Fuck yeah!
Alright, so that was the first date with Joseph. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please go kick tomorrow's butt, because if you don't, it's going to kick yours, and I cannot wait to see you on the next adventure. And as always...